ounce of me that is unhappy that the team lost yesterday. You know my stance. They need to get a better draft pick. I think all these dopes who argue it both in and out of the media are that. They're dopes. This idea like tanking is a disgrace or losing is bad or you're a bad fan. Yeah, well, you're an idiot. I want the highest picks possible, okay? That's how you landed Barry. It's how you landed Calvin. It's how you landed Sue. So I don't want to hear it. I need to take the best shot I can to get players. So I'm not unhappy. But the source of my unhappiness is we have a pre-show meeting, and Sully shows me what some people are doing on social media. Again, reading the newspaper, watching the TV, or listening to my own station. The lengths that some in the media will go to defend Matthew Stafford is nauseating. Nauseating. Look, fan is short for fanatic, right? And if there's always going to be a dopey grouping of fans in any fan base. But man, the media in this town loves carrying Stafford's water. They love it. I mean, 10 years in, and you still got people making every excuse under the sun. And I'm not going to name names. That's not fair. Those people aren't here to defend themselves. Okay, whatever. Bottom line is, go look for it. Go read it. Go watch it. Go listen to it. The only reason Doug Karsh's name came up is because Doug and I did crosstalk together, and it got heated. Because I think Doug is an apologist for Matthew Stafford, and I'm annoyed by it. I've had it. Oh, he can still win here. Really? Give me one reason. And then it's a litany of excuses as to why he hasn't won. And I'm tired of it. You know, you go read the paper. Now this narrative about, oh, you can see as Stafford's playing that he's struggling to move in the pocket. Well, then sit down. This back thing is becoming the white knight, you know, his saving grace. I don't want to hear it. Oh, he doesn't have enough talent around him. Really? Started the year, he had everything around him. They were 3-4. Oh, it's all on the organization. Really? Okay, so they followed up a playoff appearance in 2011 by going 4-12. He didn't play a role in that? Where he lost like the last 8 games of the year? Yeah, how about 2013? They come out, they're 6-3. You know what he finished the year? What was it? 1-6? 1-7? Schwartz, peace. They go to the playoffs 11-5. Nice. Problem? They could have won the division on the last week. Play Flynn, doesn't get it done. There you go. Your treat, you're on the road. Here, how about 15? 7-9. You know how 2015 started after a playoff year? 1-7. He doesn't get any blame for that? This year, they keep their guy, or 2 years ago, fine. Go 16. 9-4. All they got to do is win a single game of the last 3, and they clinch the playoffs. Couldn't do it. You needed the Giants to beat the Redskins for you to back in. And then what did you do in the playoff game? Oh, that's right. Didn't score a touchdown. Get blown out by Seattle. You want to put everything on the organization, go for it. I've given you every inflection point of this guy's career, and he has fallen short at every turn. And this year, losing to a pair of rookies, losing to 3 of the worst teams in football, yeah, cool. You want to carry his water? That's your business. I'm done. And I've said it. I don't think it's going to work out here. And a change of scenery is probably needed, but it's not going to happen. But when I read articles of people defending Stafford, when I watch the TV, or when I listen to Our Very Own Place, and I hear people doing it, it drives me nuts. Because I'm giving you all the look, whether you do the retrospective, as I said last week on the show, and I thought Caputo did an amazing job doing a similar retrospective. If you take the big moments, if you want to dissect it down as the totality, no matter what way you do it, he's gone 10 years, hasn't won a thing, multiple OCs, multiple head coaches. He's the constant. So what is the psychology of these people, whether they're media or fans, where you're still defending this guy in year 10? What do you think? He's going to pay your mortgage? You think Matthew Stafford cares about you? What is it? It's nuts. It's insanity. That's what upsets me, because coming out of that game, everybody was making excuses yesterday. Oh, well, Look at what he played with yesterday. It's so unfair. There was one national member of the media who, even though he takes a paycheck from the Lions to do web content, oh my God, look at how Stafford is held back in this offense. Really, bro? It's his coordinator. It's who he wanted. Since when can a 10-year quarterback not check out of stuff and run what he wants? Oh, look at Stafford. He's struggling to move his feet in the pocket, the back injury. Then why play? Seriously. Look around and read what the media is doing with Matthew Stafford and explain it to me. It's unreal. And the fan base, it just happens to be the most vocal of the fan base. Explain how anyone can defend this guy at this point. 248-539-9797. And I can't recreate what I did at the start of the show because it was genuine emotion and I was genuinely pissed off. A little bit of that is worn off here hours later, but I'm very angry about it. And I get very angry when people try to make, oh, well, Mike's being unreasonable or, oh, well, that's not fair. No, yeah, I got a different F word for you. Okay? You give me this fair. Oh, I don't know if it was the first read to throw to Toilolo. You know what? Here's the bottom line. He threw a 3-yard pass on 3rd and 9. Okay? First read or not, play call or not, whatever happened on that play was outright failure. How about that? Why the hell does the media in this town not hold Stafford accountable? Why? And why does his fan base not hold him accountable? Now, some of you are, which is cool. It's good to see. But there's still a great many of you, including some of you who are on the line right now, who want to line up and defend him. And I know everything you're going to say. Well, he's the best we had. Problem is you never had a quarterback. Well, I'm afraid the Lions won't be able to find another guy. Oh, cool. So you're a loser and you're willing to accept less. Well, he doesn't have a lot around him. Okay, he's had a lot around him at certain points in his career and still failed. Oh, well, what about the back? It sounds like a convenient narrative for a guy having the worst season of his life. You want me to keep going? I'm tired of it. It's the best job in the world to be Matthew Stafford. Make $30 million a year, $28 million a year, never have to accomplish anything, never have to answer to anybody, never say anything of substance, and people will carry your water for you and defend you at every turn. That's a great gig, man. That's great work. And I feel like I'm an alien because I'm sitting here and going, dude, this is garbage. I've had enough. I've had enough of this. And when I see the media defend them still, I get sickened. We all make choices in our lives, right? Like you draw a line in the sand, like this is what my budget is, or this is the type of person I want to be with, or this is the jobs I will accept and not, and what I will take. But you won't draw a line about a freaking quarterback in sports? That's the hill you're going to die on? Whatever, dude. It's crazy to me. The only person who gets a bigger free pass in this town than Stafford is Tom Gorse. And that's an equal disgrace. 248-539-9797. I'd love to hear from you. And we've had a number of interesting points brought up today. And look, hell, I've even brought up something. When you think about it, if winning was really, like if Stafford would bleed to win, like if winning was all he cared about, and it really bothered him, all the losing he's done, why did he re-sign here? Cousins got out of his situation. Cousins didn't want to lose anymore, didn't want to play for a bad organization anymore, got out, right? Stafford's agent is Tom Condon, unless I am mistaken, and he is a power broker. Stafford lined right up, and he signed early. Why? Why would you sign on to lose more? Unless winning wasn't the most important thing. If I'm Stafford and I know it's the last meaningful deal I'm going to sign, I'll tell you what I would have done. Picked up the phone and said straight up, I ain't re-signing with you guys. Get me out of here. Kick back, relax, give them a list of teams, and get out. They franchise me? Cool. I just saw what Kirk Cousins did. You'll pay me $35 million. You want to franchise me again? Make it 40. He absolutely could have got out of here, but he didn't. Ask yourself why. This is a pretty good place when you think about it. You don't have to win squat. You can go up to the podium and your way through a bunch of cliches, and the media and fan base will carry your water with glee. It's pretty unbelievable when you think about it. And whether they're my coworkers or not, The amount of people who defend him in the media outweighs the detractors. And that is quite frightening. And the fan base, I think it's inverted. I think the majority don't defend him. But the ones that do, oh, they are a mouthy bunch. 248-539-9797. So go ahead. Let's talk about that for a minute, because I'll tell you, whether you read the newspapers, watched the TV, or listened to 97.1, which we appreciate, you heard the defenders, both in your midst and in the media circle. We'll get with Sully, get his take, get to you guys as well as we cruise along on a Monday. Mike Valenti for Precision Jewelers. You've heard